Hey guys, this is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily. And I am back again for the second time today. Today is Saturday, May the 21st. And if you were on the first live, you had the amazing pleasure of seeing one of the most solid, most passive, I think will be one of the top platforms to ever grace the Crypto Pays Me Daily community. You got to see a live walkthrough from my good friend, Mr. Glenn Crawford, who absolutely just obliterated the explanation and walkthrough. He did an amazing job. So first, just want to thank him for that. So if you were able to attend that, I did mention in that video that I would come back and go live. And yes, that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to actually do a live deposit into Paraiba, just to kind of give you a walkthrough how that looks. And then also I'll also show you the unique exchange, because you do need to do a KYC through unique exchange. It is a decentralized platform that you will use in conjunction with Paraiba. So but I know a lot of people are ready to get started now. And so I want to show you what you need to do. I think it's probably not a bad time because I'm going to be depositing Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is up a little bit today. So, you know, take advantage of that and deposit now while before it does take another dip, if it might, you know. So, so yes, if you missed the first video, please go back and check that video out. That was the launch for Paraiba on this channel. And anyone who wants to get enrolled, let me just go ahead and drop this across the screen for you so that you can go ahead and get enrolled. That is going to be, boom, right there. You can go to www.paraibapays.com, and that's where you'll need to go to get yourself enrolled. Now, if you had someone that shared this video with you, or if you are were brought to this community by someone else, please reach out to that person first to get their link. I know they had a lot of groups that attended in and listened in on the first presentation, but I want to make sure that, you know, people are getting credit for the people that they are referring, right? So make sure to at least reach out first. Now, if your person decides that they're not going to, you know, deposit into this platform, then more than welcome, go to paraibapays.com and get yourself started. All right. So again, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. So if you haven't, please subscribe, turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any of the content here that's posted. Also, if you're not a member of the CPMD Facebook community, I recommend you being there. There's going to be a lot more in-depth training and strategy that's going to be shared there in the private group. So make sure to answer all the questions with real questions. Make sure to read the questions, because some of you guys are answering part of them and, you know, you're not answering them fully. Then you're inviting people and not telling them that they need to do the same. So if you're not answering those questions, you're not getting allowed in the community. And that's because there's so many scammers and spammers out there now. And the CPMD Facebook community will be a safe place for you to go. All right. So I made a small deposit, but I wanted to save the deposit to come in and show you guys how to do that in a video, so that you kind of had a little bit of you know, a little how-to on, you know, how that would work. So let's take a quick look. And I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share. All right. And let's bring up the web page here. All right. So if you're enrolling with me, you'll go here, www.paraibapays.com. That'll bring you right here where you will go in and put your name, your email, mobile. Make sure to use your country code as well, zip code, city, state, and you'll create a password. All right. And then you're ready to go. All right. And you can go ahead and log in. Now, one of the things is that I thought you would need to do the KYC through the unique exchange, which we'll take a look at that here in just a second. But you can go ahead and make a deposit. The unique exchange will be more for the withdrawal side, which, you know, in this platform, we already know that there is staking that takes place. So most people are probably not going to be withdrawing anytime soon. Now, as you are starting to earn and you're building, your downline and you're earning from the streamline, you will get paid those commissions, every day or 4 days out of the week. So that those will go right into your usable funds where you can withdraw that money or reinvest it into your current stake. So I think what's really cool is that you do have a 6 month staking period, right? But anytime you want to reinvest or compound back into it, it goes back into that original stake. It doesn't start a brand new stake, right? So again, this is the play that I think builds a really, really strong foundation for people long term. This thing has been running 3+ years, successfully without fail or issue. And this is going to build you that foundation. So this is not typically the platform where I would say you want to put money in and just take it right back out. For me, this is my long-term play. This is where I'm going to put a nice portion of my portfolio here, majority. And then again, the small other portion can be used in some of these more riskier platforms to try to earn some money fast, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and log in and let's take a look. All right. So here also in the back office, you do have, some security options and things like that. If you want to put 2FA on your account, I do recommend that. That way, anytime you're coming in to make adjustments, you have that, you have to put that 2FA in. So that is something that I do recommend. Just make sure you understand what you're doing there. Okay. Now, I want to go immediately to the deposit area because I want to go ahead and do that part first. That way, by the time this video finishes, hopefully that deposit has already made it in. All right. So let's go in. Now, you're going to come right over here to finance. And then we're going to go to, we want to add to our balance. And then we're going to put the amount here. I think I actually need to do, let's do, I think 47,000 is what I'm going to do because I already have 5,000 that I deposited in, and I want to do a total of at least 52 to be able to do 50 in my top account because I want to be able to earn that 0.5%. And then I'm going to have 100 accounts that I'm going to put $100 in. Now, you do not have to do it this way. For me, by structuring those $100 accounts, it's immediately going to allow me to get that override and qualify for it. And hopefully, if I have some time, this doesn't go too long, I'll go into the PDF just a little bit to look at that. All right. But I want to immediately be able to capitalize on that override. So that's why I'm doing the 20 accounts. Now, also down the line, if I have investors that come, say, 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, if I would want to gift one of those accounts to someone, I can do that and transfer the account over. We're going to have a detailed process that, there's kind of already been laid out, but the information on how you want to do that will be, added in the CPMD Facebook group. All right. So, you probably won't run into needing to do that just immediately, but down the line, you want to know how to transfer those accounts over. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick and let's go ahead and send in. All right. So we're going to do 47. I'm just going to scan this with Exodus. Now, my goal here, and as money starts to come out of some of these other platforms that we're in, my goal is to get to the maximum amount to qualify for the maximum amount that I can earn. And that's going to be 200K. So 200,000. So that's going to be my goal. So initially, I don't plan to pull any of this money out. And so I am going to compound my earnings so that I can earn quicker, right? I'm not looking at these funds as if I need to pull them. Now, if I do run into a situation where I do want to pull those funds, any money that I'm earning on the daily, that money can be withdrawn out. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and send. All right, so we just got that sent over, and Bitcoin is climbing right now just a little bit. So it's kind of been, getting rejected at that 30,000 level. So we're at 29.6, 29.5 right now. So if you are planning to, invest some money, it might be a good time to do it now. So right now, it's going to take a second, of course, because it's going to have to run this transaction. It could take 15 to 30 minutes or so usually. But what's going to happen is this money is going to show up in this balance, right? Once it comes into this balance, I can then come over and use this balance. And so what I'm going to do at that point is I'm going to come all the way down here and I'm going to do 20 accounts at $100 each. That's what I'm going to do, right? So the majority of my money will be in my main account, and then I'll have the other 20 with $100 each in those accounts. Now, let me see if I can, where did I put it? Let me see if I can pull up the PDF just real quickly, because I'll show you why this could be important. There it is. Okay. All right. So if we look at, and I'm not super 100%, good with this just yet, but this is what you want to do for your first line, right? So for your first line, you want to be able to qualify for this 0.3%, which you see right here. Oops, sorry. I just made it highlight. There you go. This 0.3% is what you want to be able to qualify for as quickly as possible. Now, once I have 20 accounts that each have $100 in each, that's going to give me a 0.3% override on everything in my first level. So anybody that I bring in, I'm going to get that 0.3% override. So that's why it could, even, and this is for someone that's passive, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to build, because you can still get the override on whatever you deposit into those accounts. Now, I'm not going to deposit more money there because I want my 50,000 in my top account to get the 0.5% first. Then if I decide to keep some of those accounts or put more money in those accounts later down the line, I could do that. But I want to get the 50,000 and then achieve the 200,000 in my top account before I then go in and put anything else in my level one. So my level one accounts that have $100, those can be used. Maybe I run a promotion and I say, hey, anyone coming in, at 10,000 or above, for you doing that, I'll gift you this $100 account that has a streamline with $100 million in it, right? Because these accounts are going to start building in the streamline. So that's what's important. That's the streamline is where you're going to earn money and not have to do anything. It's just anybody that's coming into the company, those deposits are going now into your streamline. So that's pretty cool as well. So, and then also too, for your downline bonus, I want to also qualify to get the 0.04%. And that's basically anything in my downline up to $7.5 million. So whatever's there, I can get 0.04% because now I have 20 first line accounts, right? So, and then my deposit, is going, of course, will qualify me there anyway, because I'm going to be at the 50,000 mark anyway. So, so pretty cool there. There's a lot of money, guys, in this comp plan, and a lot of this money you can make strictly being passive. It's not necessarily about you building. The people that build in this account or that refer some people, even like Glenn will tell you, he's not a big recruiter, but because he saw the value and he saw it work and he was able to offer his accounts to people, it made it so much easier for him to bring people into this opportunity. And now he's over 2,000, almost $2,100 a day that he's earning only after not even 90 days, so the money that can be made here is going to be incredible. And I personally believe that within this community, over the next 12 to 24 months, we're going to have at least 100 people over $1 million in this platform. I can pretty much guarantee you that we will see at least 100 people within this platform, within the CPMD community, earning $1 million plus from this in the next 2 years max. So I'm excited about that. All right. Now let's just hop back on over here. Like I said, let's refresh and see. So yeah. So guys, the main purpose of doing this was just to kind of to show you how easy it was to do that deposit. But also, you do not necessarily have to do any KYC to do this. So, I thought I had to KYC first before I could come into the platform, That's not the case. The only time you would need to KYC first is if you are taking an account that someone is giving you and they're transferring it over to you. So you do have to KYC first, and you do have to have at least $1,000 deposited for that account to switch over into your username. All right. And again, we'll have more information on that as as the time goes by a little bit. That'll be posted within the group on Facebook. All right. So let's see if there's anything else. Your affiliate link. So now I do not think you will get this until you do deposit. So if you're thinking you're just signing up and then able to get this, I don't know if that would work. I didn't try it. So you may not be able to get this link until you actually make a deposit. I think the minimum deposit is $100, right? So not a lot there, but you will get your link here. This goes straight into the sign up. This actually links and goes directly to the website. So depending on which one, I just send people straight to the sign up because I would figure at this point they already know what they're dealing with. And so they're just going there to enroll. All right. Your 2FA, you can do that here. Your KYC, so unique exchange. Let's click on that real quick. I'm already connected, to unique exchange. Well, let's go ahead and open up. Let's go ahead and open this up. And that's unique, unique-exchange.co, CO. All right. And that's going to take you into unique exchange. All right. Let's go ahead and log in. And I also have my 2FA set up here. And again, for people with 2FA, I recommend Microsoft Authenticator just simply because of the backup. It's really simple. If you lose your phone, you can log right back in. And if you have a backup, it's gonna restore the most current backup, based on your iCloud and based on your email address. All right. So let's go into Unique Exchange. Now, when you come into the Unique Exchange, this thing is linked to my account, so it knows exactly how much I have there. All right. You can come over here to your settings. I'm sorry, actually, I think this is not in your settings. And then you're going to come down here and you should have an area where you can click to do the KYC. All right. So you're going to do that right there. Now, the whole purpose of the Unique Exchange is that when we send money into this platform, it's then first converted into dollars immediately. It's not held in Bitcoin, which I love that because now the companies are not losing money if crypto is down or unable to pay us if, the crypto market takes a big hit like we've seen here recently. But not only that, whenever you are withdrawing out, your money is going to come here and it's going to be converted back into Bitcoin. And then you can take that Bitcoin out and send it to whatever platform or wallet that you choose. All right. So that's going to be the main purpose of this, but you don't need Unique Exchange to get yourself started. All right. And you got some settings in here that you can go through your wallet. I mean, this is a real exchange, this is a decentralized exchange. Here's their token that's going to be coming soon, their stable coin, which I think is going to be huge because it's going to be backed by the dollar. So there's some really, really, really cool things that this platform offers that's going to, that's in the process right now. And I think we're really getting in this company before it really hits some real momentum. So that's exciting as well. Only 55,000 or so members. But here in the last 90 days, they've grown by 30%. So if you can imagine over the next, 3 months, this thing is probably going to double from where it's at, So we're definitely in at a very, very good time. So that's what that looks like on the Unique Exchange. Go ahead and KYC. It takes about 24 to 48 hours. And then that's done. But if you are just ready to go ahead and, enroll here, you do not have to wait on that process. We can see here, look, today I made $55.81 so far, off my deposit, off my first line, my downline bonuses hasn't hit yet because I hadn't really, given it out to anyone yet. But we should start to see that increase. And the goal here, guys, is just to qualify in these pools, right? As you start to increase your deposits and, you start to qualify for these pools, this global pool right now, there's only 63 people in it. And just imagine how big this pool is going to get as this company grows. I mean, right now it's $1,300 a day that's people are making here. And if you're making this, just imagine what else you're making on top of that. So this is the goal ultimately for everyone, is to get into these lower pools, to make that money every single day. But also too, you want to have a nice size deposit that's in there earning as well. All right. Also, let's take a look at the academy. I think this is huge as well. So for anyone that wants to learn, right? You want to really dig down into the Paraiba platform and you really want to learn and understand it, you can come right in here to their academy, and there are videos, support videos already here, right? There's live support via webinars. And a lot of this stuff is in German, but I think you probably can change that. Yeah, there you go. So if you want to change it to English, here you go. And I believe there's also is a Telegram community as well that's only strictly for members. I got to find that stuff out too, and I'll post that for you guys. But I mean, this is just some things down here that you can come in and watch that can, help you understand what's really going on.
Academy tutorial videos. My name is Thomas Valet, and today I'm gonna explain you how you are able to enter the
Uh-oh. Oh. I got a lot of things running right now, but
how to qualify for the pool bonus and how is the pool bonus connected with the streamline.
so there you go. I mean, I just kind of want to show you that there are some, there is information in here that can also help you as well to get yourself going. So really cool. I'm really, 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 really super excited just to see how this thing is going to grow and play out. And I'm telling you guys, I really like it. Um, it's not one of these 3-4% a day deals that, in 30 days it's having trouble to pay you, or they're suspending withdrawals and they're doing different things. That's not going to happen in this platform. We've got a long track record here that shows us that it hasn't happened. Will there be some challenges moving forward? I'm sure, as this company grows, like any company, they're going to run into some things. But I do believe that long term, this is going to be a very, very good play for everyone in this community, and it's going to create a solid foundation. I know many of you guys have been in a lot of the programs on this channel from the beginning. We have something that is kind of similar to this as far as the payout, but it does not have that component to be able to earn from, other people joining the company or referring other people and making a true residual from that aspect. So that's going to be exciting to see happen, right? Let's see on the finance. I don't know if this is hit yet. It's probably going to take a second for this to hit. I was hoping that it would kind of be quick, but if I remember when I deposited the 5,000, it did take about 30 minutes or so to come in. But, just know that when your funds are available, you can use that balance and you'll just click this drop down menu. Now, if you don't click the drop down menu and you don't choose anything, all that money is going to do is just add into your account, your first account. It's not going to create the other 20 accounts or move a certain amount into those accounts. That's what I did initially. I didn't choose anything. That's why I have the 5,000 just sitting in my main account. I don't have any other accounts opened at this moment. But now I am going to go ahead and do that. And so you'll see the 20 accounts, and I'm going to put 100 in each one. And once I do that, the system, it does take a few minutes to kind of process it from what I've heard. And then that's it. And then I'll have the 20 accounts set up. All right. So yeah, this thing is nice. It has really good information. There's some reporting down in here for you as well. Let's see, social media info, withdrawal info. But it's really simple as well. It's not super congested as well. So If you have support questions, you can come here and put them. It does tell you to reach out to your sponsor first, but if not, then you click here and then, you know, there's a process to get your questions answered for you. So first line, there we go, 64 down line. So this thing is growing already. I just put this on the channel right now, and I think, you know, there's 21 enrollments already. So I know it takes a little bit for people to get their crypto together and deposited, but I think over the course of the next, next week, we're going to see a lot of people moving into this platform, moving money out of some of these other platforms and moving it here where I believe it's definitely going to be a lot safer place, a lot safer place. So yeah, that's the deposit. Of course, we did look at the unique exchange. Very simple here. Just make sure the KYC does take about 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours to get that. And then we'll have more videos, you know, showing how to withdraw, how to do those things as that time comes. But I believe there's going to be a lot of this information already out there for you to look at through their site, you know. And then I have some people again that, you know, like Mr. Glenn Crawford, where I can, you know, have him share information with me. And he's already open to doing some things for our group as well. So, you know, we may schedule something within the CPMD community on Facebook where we do like a live, you know, training session or a live walkthrough or something of that nature. So all that information will come in the CPMD Facebook group. So, yeah, guys, I wanted to see this come through, but again, I think it's going to make this video very long. So the next video, you'll see all of that in the, you know, in the actual deposit. So let's go back and stop the screen share and check and see if there are any questions. Let's see. Let's go ahead and stop the share. All right. So somebody just asked, I just deposited and see my deposit. What do I do next? Well, I just shared with you on that. So if your deposit is there, now you would go ahead and use it. If you want to just put it in your one balance in your one account, then don't do anything. Just use it. Don't click anything in the drop down, and you're good. If you want to put that deposit into multiple accounts, into 20 accounts, you can do that as well. But it's kind of up to you. You know, it's kind of up to you on how you want to do that. So I think that's it. Any more questions? Nope. So yeah, guys, that's it. ParaibaPays.com. Guys, this is going to be a great platform. Get in it now, get in it early, you know, get positioned, make sure you're not missing out on the streamlined volume. There's going to be a lot of volume coming that you can benefit from, and you don't have to bring a single person in. This is all passively if you choose. And for those that decide to build, we're going to see some people earning, you know, 7 figures very fast. You know, I think we're going to have some people do it in under 6 months, you know, without a doubt. So, yeah, I'm excited. If you guys have any questions, make sure to drop those in the CPMD Facebook group or in the comments here, and I'll try to get those answered for you. I'll come back later and maybe do an update video, maybe after about the first few days, first week, just to kind of let you know what's going on in the platform. And then we will go from there. All right. So are you going to be one of those 100 millionaires in the 100 Millionaire Challenge, Paraiba Challenge? I know I plan to be one, and hopefully we will see some of you guys in the 7-figure area as well. Times out on a computer and cell phone. The link does not work. Okay. Ask these questions in the CPMD group, please, or in the comments, and I'll work on them. I'm not sure what link you are mentioning. So the link does not work. I'm not sure. So just let me know which one it is. All right. But for now, guys, I am out, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out and later, guys.